Super, super. Hey, 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 Divine Feminine. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for watching my channel. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as Mother of Twins, helping you along this twin flame journey and your soulmate evolution. Divine Feminine, now what? You can't live with them, you can't live without them. What are you gonna do? I have cards, 3 decks. Um, I can't remember the names of them, I'll tell you. But this is Divine Feminine deck, and this is the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. And this one, what is this one? The Akashic, yes, the Akashic Tarot. So let me start with Spirit is going to give us a message kind of about the bigger picture. Okay, like the looking at the bigger picture. I've already pre-shuffled, but let me just let that ride. I just saw hope. Hope. You got to keep hope. Keep hope alive. Now what? Now what? Going through changes. There's some changes happening with you, Divine Feminine. Some changes in your energy. Some changes in what you desire. Forgiveness is necessary. So you may need to be dealing with a situation you have to let go of. If you let go, I feel there'll be growth for you and the other person. If this isn't about love for you, how could it not be? But the heart chakra is here, so it's about your heart being healed through intentional forgiveness, letting go of past offenses, letting go of assumptions, letting go of denial and embrace a new life. Maybe you need to change your career path. Maybe you need to change your focus a bit when it comes to trying to manifest money or stability for yourself. Healing is necessary, and healing is even happening for you. Um, Maybe you feel like you need to make a wish on a star. He says she's blowing out. I feel like she's making a wish, and I hear Spirit saying, make a wish. What do you want? There's a rainbow here, so whatever it is that you want, you can probably have. Not probably, but you definitely can. Card number 23. 2 plus 3 is 5. Fives are about what? Big, happy changes. But fives are also have another message of challenges. So I feel like you've been dealing with some challenging energies, some challenging times. I feel like you've had to make sure you use compassion when you're dealing with other people, including yourself. But I do feel like there's some growth that is needed for you by way of your mental space, your thought life, your thought space. I don't know, your thoughts, and also growth concerning a connection that you're in. And it is a time of healing for you. It's a time of great healing, and it's a time of fresh air. It's a time of clarity. It's a time of sunshine after the storm or cloudy days. Okay, so let go of unresolved grief and blame toward yourself and others. The path of freedom awaits. Um, it's time to let go of unresolved grief and blame toward yourself and others. When we cling to pain and grievance, we create blockages in our heart that dampen our energy and experience. Even if we believe we are justified in holding back forgiveness, in the end, we are the ones who suffer most, Divine Feminine. It says, like a fragile wound freshly cleaned. When we release old anger and resentment, we may at first feel raw and vulnerable. It is here in our vulnerability that we are wide open and sensitive enough to truly allow healing to begin. In this letting go, there is a strength and a lightness of being that has the power to transform. I feel like Spirit wants me to tell you to visualize now, even these, I don't know what you call these little dandelion seeds, you know what I mean? But you've seen this little dandelion. You blow it and it looks like feathers, little mini feathers floating. I feel like you need to have that kind of energy. You need to be as light as that, light as a feather. Also, the winds of adversity and change have been blowing for you. And just like these little seedlings or whatever this is called, those of you who are, what is it, horticulturists, whatever. If you know plants, tell me what these little things are called in the comments, please. But don't be like, never mind. Anyway, but I feel like the winds of adversity and change have been blowing for you, Divine Feminine. And just like these little dandelion thingies, that's what they're called. The official name for them is thingies. You have to go with the flow wherever the wind blows. And I feel like many of you are in a place where you're just going with the flow and going wherever the wind of the spirit takes you. You're trying to be in your flow mode. I just heard Flo Joe. Some of y'all just ran from something like Flo Joe. If you're not familiar with who Flo Joe is, it's Florence Griffith Joyner. May she rest in peace with her fast behind. Okay, anyway, it says this card is an invitation to allow the energy of forgiveness to move through you. And if you have not had the chance to fully express your grief or anger, you may wish to write down your feelings, cry, or even yell if you need to. Whatever you do, Divine Feminine, don't call up a person. Don't tell a boss you need to have a meeting. Don't call a family member or text a family member and say, we need to talk, or you got me messed up, or something like that is what I'm feeling. It's just write it down, cry, or even yell if you need to. You have come through some painful experiences, Divine Feminine, but you're strong. You are stronger than you think you are. But you know what? No, you are learning how strong you are, and you know how strong you are because the rainbow is there. But for some of you, you are learning now your own strength. A lot of this adversity has shown you what you're made of, right? It also says express what comes up for you and then be willing to let it go. So in other words, as you're purging, because that's all you're really doing, crying, yelling, writing it out, just getting it out of you, Divine Feminine. As you're doing this, you'll find that you need to be willing to let it go. Like you're not going to look at it again. It happened. It's over. Let's move on. That's somebody's mantra. It happened. It's over. Let's move on. Whatever it is, it does not need to define who you are. Excuse me, throat chakra, you definitely probably need to speak. And by speak, I mean speak into a voice recorder or something. Or maybe you are, you have a podcast, or maybe you are a speaker and you need to share what you've gone through. You need to share your experiences to help others. That also could be therapeutic if that's for some of you. And now I'm seeing a masseuse or an energy healer, but I see somebody laying hands. It feels like a massage. But anyway, I just saw acupuncture now. But I feel like you touch people and it's an energy exchange. But I feel like you tell your story. You talk to your clients, or you talk to people, and there's definitely energy healing, with the green too. But that's going to be very therapeutic for you. So if you have in the past been like holding in things or holding back things, just know that what you're going through is not just for you. It's for everyone and everything that's around you, that's connected to you, to get better and grow. All right. To heal. Right. Yeah. And teach compassion, because a lot of the things that you've been going through, Divine Feminine, is about learning compassion and even to use compassion. Okay. I've just heard a message: give to others what you weren't, was it what wasn't given to you. Give to others what wasn't given to you. Okay, pay it forward. The goodness, not the goodness. Pay the goodness forward, and you'll receive it back. The universe will pay you back in kind for what you give out. All right, so it says, look at what you have learned and how you have grown from your experience. See the situation in yourself and others with compassion and empathy. Recognize that we are all human and that mistakes actually lead to our growth and better understanding of each other. Look for the positive. Look for the positive. Look for the positive. Forgiveness does not mean that you agree with whatever has occurred. It just means that you choose to accept things as they are and realize that they are now in the past. Be grateful for the new understanding and perspective you have on things. Trust. There's that word. There's that dirty, dirty word, Divine Feminine. It's not dirty. I'm just saying that. But it might seem like a dirty word to you. I'm tired of trusting. Every time I trusted, I was let down. I was disappointed. That's why you have unforgiveness. But now Spirit is saying, let it go. Let it go. All of these things have caused you to grow in such beautiful and miraculous ways, right? So it says, be grateful for the new understanding and perspective you have on things. Trust and allow all of life's imperfections, including your own, to be released into the breeze, like she's doing, and where they may spiral their way lightly back to the earth. Set yourself free through forgiveness. So Divine Feminine Spirit is saying, let it go, let it go. Because if you don't, it's going to cause you to be frozen. It's going to cause you to grow cold. Bitterness takes root deep within, and then it makes you somebody you're not. All right. So let's see what's going on. What got us here? Let's use the Akashic Tarot deck and see these again. These cards have been pre-shuffled, guys, and so let's see what's happening with Divine Feminine. I don't use this deck very often, but it's pretty. I love it. I have the book right next to me, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna read it intuitively though. There it is. The scribe card is about learning. If you look at them, they're looking. They're didn't we say writing? Writing is very important for you at this time. Write it out. Become the scribe. Get it out. There's scrolls to be read. These are the lessons learned. This is the knowledge gain that's all rolled up on the floor. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm hearing knowledge passed down, knowledge passed down. So you're learning a lot about yourself and your lineage even at this time. You might have been going through your Akashic records or about to tap into your Akashic records. Definitely for you. Wow. See that? Look at all this. Ancestry. Look at this card. Hilarion. This is someone who helps you along your journey, but this Hilarion also has a book, like a thick book. This is about wisdom. This is about your ancestry. This is about knowing where you came from. This is about, look at this, children, legacy, generations, you know what I mean? And I think Hilarion is about you learning where you came from and also reaching back into like the archives. That's what I'm feeling in order to reach forward. So Divine Feminine, you're learning a lot about where you came from, and you're learning a lot about who you were before you recognize yourself in this now, in this lifetime, right? And you're learning and you're writing it out. For some of you, you're going to be writing a book even about your journey with your life, your awakening, your ascension, or even your relationship. You might be writing something, keeping tab or keeping notes on what you were learning about love and everything we're talking about, forgiveness, compassion, empathy, right? So Spirit is saying, with dying, all right, boom, the King of Forces. Now you're moving. This is like the King of Swords energy. Forces is like, wind, air. And I'm seeing that purple in the back is standing out to me. I do feel like I just heard lucid dreaming. Some of you have learned how to lucid dream, or you are tapping into lucid dreaming. All right. Animal totems are here. Deer, a buck rather. The wolf is here. We had the wolf in another reading, and then the rabbit. So there's, I'm hearing cunning. You might have been dealing with somebody that was very cunning, and you had to make a move. You know what I mean? You had to find your abundance elsewhere. You know what I mean? You had to plant yourself. You had to balance and plant yourself like ground. I feel like an energy of grounding your emotions, because you might have been dealing with somebody that, maybe slightly egoic or arrogant or something like that, because that buck is kind of standing out to me because it's got a beautiful body. You could be dealing with somebody that admires their physique or I just heard gym rat. They might be a gym rat, or maybe you are, but I'm saying that this person is big on looks, or they're very attractive, okay? But with the wolf here, and the wolf is here, I do feel like you're very cautious and you're very discerning. And it's something about your hearing in the spirit, your hearing, Divine Feminine, is getting crystal clear, is becoming very clear. Clairaudience is coming through pretty strong. You're getting messages through, you're listening, you're hearing songs, you're hearing phrases like from books you've read. It's like things are being recalled up into your back into your spirit, things that you learned a while ago. And also you're connecting the dots, Divine Feminine, about what you learned over the years, or how far you've come, and now it's coming to bear on this lifetime. But you could be dealing with a water sign, or you can be dealing with an Aries. I know that's a deer, but those horns make me feel like Aries energy. You might have been locking horns or bumping horns with somebody because of someone wanted to go in a certain direction, and somebody either wasn't ready, or they were standing their ground, or concerned. They were focused on other things. Ooh, sync. Maybe you're waiting for them to call you and reach out and talk to you about what's going on. But I do feel like somebody is in a dark night of the soul, or coming out of the dark night of the soul, and it's time for action. That's what Spirit is saying. Divine Feminine, the phone is still ringing, y'all. That's definitely, it's part of the video. It's going to be in there. It's just going to be in there. How about that? One more card, please. There it is. Yep, you're removing every obstacle. You're clearing the way. That's what's going to be happening for you. So we have a number 4 out here, 5 out here, and you're going to be clearing the way and getting clarity because you are working with Hilarion. Let me read this message for you guys. I'm definitely going to read this. I need to. All right. Hilarion says, Hilarion is available to you, and receiving this card tells you that his assistance is close at hand. Hilarion is a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing. Healing's on this card. Healing, logical mind. Yeah, King of Forces, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. Didn't we talk about clairaudience? That's what I'm talking about, Divine Feminine. You're hearing and you're listening. It says, so if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in any of those areas that I just mentioned, it's time to start. Okay. Also, if you're working on a project that requires research, a strong academic approach, and attention to detail, then go for it. It's full steam ahead. And if you look, you're learning a lot. I feel like a lot of you are writing and teaching. You are starting to, I just heard compartmentalize, but it's not a bad thing. You are putting your life experiences in categories, and you're managing and organizing your thoughts by writing, by recording. But your Akashic records are wide open, and you're clearing the way for what you want. These people are headed towards a house. This man has an axe in his hand. So, you find that you can't live with this person and you can't live without him. But you know that once you clear the way, meaning clear your thoughts, solidify your actions, stabilize, your emotions, and even your foundation, that this is going to be all right. Spirit is even saying that you're going to be clearing the way. This woman is waiting. You're probably waiting for somebody to end a situation, and you're just tired. There's a lot of going back and forth. I feel like you guys were moving because the horse is here with the cart, with the wheel, or with the wagon. I mean, the wheel of fortune has been turning. This is destiny. I feel like that this is destiny. And I feel like because she's all dressed up and this man looks like he's ready to work, I feel like you need to give your person time to do the work. All right. Meanwhile, you tap into your Akashic records and continue to heal and grow. Right? Continue to have compassion for the situation. No, you can't live with them. No, you can't live without them. So you might as well let them do the work to clear the way. Let's see if there's a further message on this card. 4 of Keys is like Pentacles. So again, it's about stability. This relationship will stabilize when somebody cleans it up. They take the axe and they cut off some things that have been blocking you, because that tree is big, that's blocking the space. So there's something, it could be the trees represent like tree of life or family. So there could be some sort of family situation or family tie that is acting as a blockage for this connection right now. Or even you could be blocked by your past or your traditions and belief systems, right? And so this connection that you're in, maybe with another person or somebody's going to come alongside you, like a spiritual teacher, a scribe, an ascended master, someone with spiritual wisdom is going to come along with an axe and just kind of help you chop this up in sections. There it is, compartmentalize sections and organize, helping you organize everything, all this new knowledge. I feel like somebody's a mentor is coming along too. But this card is a strong signal that it's now time to take significant action to remove an obstruction in your way. So that's either somebody you're dealing with, removing obstacles, or this is you just saying, break time, give me a break. You know what I mean? I need a break or something. It may be in your personal life, it says, in a relationship, at work, or with a creative project, but you must be clear-headed. So be sure to temper your action with calm and forethought. If you are too urgent and excitable, you may waste your energy or even cause damage. So I feel like this is the obstruction was actually spirit, slowing this thing down, because you probably are very passionate about either a new project or either a career choice, and you just need to learn. Take your time and learn more. Take your time and, I'm hearing, bone up. You know what I mean? Get some insight or something like that. But this obstruction is going to be removed once you just slow down. Because if you're too excitable, you waste your energy. I feel like there's disappointment here. That's why there's a need for healing. There's a need for forgiveness, because whatever this is, it disappointed you to the point that the obstruction or the blockage is enough for you to say, I'm just going to let this go. But it keeps you in a quagmire. But it's all for your growth. It keeps you, I'm not going to say stuck. So what else does it say? It says, on the other hand, if you are overly gentle and cautious, you won't clear the way completely. And that's another thing. Let me finish the message. It says, be determined and strong as you work to remove the obstacle that blocks your steps. With time and your attention, the way to your dreams will open. So, Divine Feminine, it's okay that you can't seem to find your balance find your balance right now. Like I said, in a connection or with a project, it's okay. You are still clearing some obstacles. Your person or is clearing some obstacles. Let them do what they need to do. Forgiveness is all you need. I feel like the strongest forgiveness, though, needs to come from you, because there's a huge energy. I'm feeling like, did I waste my time, or did I miss it? Did I do something wrong? No, you're learning. The scribe and Hilarion, you're learning. Ascended Master Hilarion is working with you with your Akashic records. You're about to, it's all about to make so much sense for you. All right. So I'll leave that like that. And let's get a Divine Feminine energy card and see what you need to kind of bring to this whole situation. I can't let it go. I can't keep it, but I can't let it go. I can't keep it. I can't let it go. You know what I mean? I do feel like it has something to do with a creative project. It's like I keep trying this thing and it doesn't feel like I'm having any traction or gaining any momentum, but I can't let it go, because somehow, some way, that this is destined for you. You know that this is part of your Akashic records. This is part of your life, why your purpose and why you are here. So what energy do you need to bring here? What message do you need? We'll just get how did I get in there? We'll just get the affirmation from the card. Unless I feel like I want to expound, we'll just see how it lays. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I can live my life. Tell me why. Listen, Bobby Brown. I don't know, is your name Bobby or is your last name Brown? If you're nasty. That's funny. But this is Lilith. Lilith is the first woman. Listen. Her mantra says, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose to live the life that I desire to live. So as you're tapping in your Akashic records, Divine Feminine, and you are saying, I can't live with you, I can't live without you, it's important that you choose yourself. Do what you want to do. Choose the life that you desire to live. Obstacles are going to be removed. You see it clearing the way. So Spirit's got this. All of these happenings, all of this growth has taken place so you could finally stand in your power and make things happen. King of Forces knows what they want. This energy, this is a clear energy. This is a powerful. This is authority. This is the sword of truth. This is the sword of righteousness. This is integrity. All these things that you have picked up along the way as you've been waiting for this log to be cleared, waiting for somebody to finally get to work. Because like I said, it looks like this person needs to do all the work. I feel like they need to do some work, because Divine Feminine, you probably need to forgive because you were doing all the work. Maybe it felt a lot one-sided to you. But anyway, Lilith, let's get the message, because they told me to go further, go deeper. Just the message. I'm not going to give you the backstory. When you have some time in your study and your meditation time, look up the story of Lilith, because Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? Can't live with them, can't live without them. But what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire, this blockage right here, which is obviously going to be cleared very soon. Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Or is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? You see, all of these traditions and beliefs that you are shedding and have been shedding dealing with your new project or this person in your life. So Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. So Divine Feminine, I feel like you go back and forth. Sometimes you bring your energy back from this person, but then sometimes this person pulls on you because of the magnetic pull from the connection. They pull you back in, but you are being guided right now to be the voice of your body and soul and choose the life that you desire to live. This feels like manifestation energy too, as well. Manifest it. Don't doubt it. Manifest what you want. So it says, if I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Divine Feminine, you're in a space of knowing that you deserve more. You're in a space of knowing that if I am equal, like I feel like in the past, maybe you have played second fiddle to someone, something, maybe you have not lived your highest goals and expectations for yourself, for whatever reason. You wanted to reach for the stars, but something was blocking you from doing it. Like I said, it could be a faulty belief system, but whatever it was, right now you are in a space of realizing that I gotta do better. I just gotta do better. I have got to make my mark in the world. I have got to do what I came here to do. I've got to make it happen. I've got to make it happen for myself. Okay. So it says, am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice? Because see, Divine Feminine, you're healing from some beliefs, some faulty belief systems about sex. You probably deal with a lot of guilt and shame surrounding your sexuality. You probably are dealing with being complacent or compromising your values, compromising your dreams and goals to please others or to be accepted by people groups, things like that. And now it's like Lilith is saying, stop it. Okay. So Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her, and she took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. So, Divine Feminine, you're asked, what does the life I truly desire look like? Because whatever it is, when you see that, obstacles are going to clear, and you can go for it. All right? I'm going to leave that right there. Give you a crystal that you can work with. Try to manifest some of this good energy. They just told me to give you an affirmation as well. Let's get an affirmation for Divine Feminine. Get one of these I am cards, guys. So say this with me. I'll grab this deck and say this with me aloud. Sorry, I'm grabbing the deck. Part of it wants to look at me shaking the camera. Look at me. Let's get this set up together. Let that energy loose, though. All right, Divine Feminine, get ready to say this with me. Put this in the atmosphere. Word activate this. Nothing happens in the earth until it is spoken. Restful sleep. I know that's right. I give myself time to sleep. Say it. To take naps and to rest. I allow myself to wake up refreshed and ready for a wonderful day. I do feel like you need to get some rest, Divine Feminine, because this has been, you're healing. So, if you need to unplug, if you need to go get somewhere and sit down, go ahead and heal. You got a lot going on. The Akashic records are being opened. You are lucid dreaming. You are moving through things. Why did I say lucid dreaming? Did I say that with this? That was another read. Yeah, this energy is definitely spilling over. But anyway, you are, your magic is kicking in, but just forgive. Maybe you're not forgiving because you're tired. Are you tired? I mean, literally, you're tired. I can't do one more thing. Well, you have enough energy to forgive and let go of something that no longer serves you or something that disturbs your peace. And maybe that's why you need to let something go and forgive, because it's interrupting your sleep and you got to get some restful sleep. There, we take that one. Citrine. You may or may not have a citrine, but if you don't, you might want to get it because it represents your abundance, because that's what's on the way for you once these obstacles are cleared, Divine Feminine. It says, I am aligned at all times with the abundant energy of the universe. This powerful energy flows through me into every aspect of my life. Very nice. So work with the citrine, and I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to see y'all later. I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for riding with us, sister. I appreciate you guys, everybody in their respective places. I love you so much, and there's nothing you can do about it. Till we meet again, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.